It was just a few days after China had held an administrative meeting with the health authorities from Hong Kong to conclude the decision whether to open borders between the mainland and Hong Kong. Just a few days before the final decision was made, then a new variant of the coronavirus was discovered in South Africa. This brought a lot of controversy as a lot of countries started closing the borders for visitors from South Africa. And the question that a lot of people were asking was, will mainland China continue the deal to open borders with Hong Kong? So in this video, we will be answering this question and bringing you 6 other updates as far as the opening of Chinese borders are concerned, and generally as far as the situation of the coronavirus is concerned here in China. Hey guys, this is Business Connect. My name is Roy. If you're new to the channel, here we do videos about things happening here in China. We bring you updates about the situation of the virus and a whole lot of things that affect the lives of foreigners here in China. So if you're new to the channel, don't leave the video without hitting that subscription button. Give us a like, and if you have any questions as far as this topic is concerned, leave us a comment at the comment section below. And so without much ado, let's dive into the details of our video. Finally, mainland China has confirmed that it will open its borders between the Guangdong province and Hong Kong, which means that travelers with residence permit from Hong Kong can now freely travel without quarantine between the Hong Kong and the Guangdong province. And this is how it's going to be done. So for now, speculations are saying that a quota of about 1,000 people per day will be allowed to enter China from Hong Kong per day, and this number might increase as the situation is being observed, and priority will be given to businessmen and people who are traveling for important reasons like maybe funerals. And this is how it's going to be done. So your health QR code from Hong Kong will be integrated into the health QR code here in mainland China. And putting this together, if it is green, after looking at your travel history for the past 14 days, if your QR code is green, it means that you can travel into China without quarantine. So I think this is a very important breakthrough into opening the borders. Since this is going to be like a test, let's see how it happens. And if this successfully goes through, we believe that China will slowly open up to other neighboring countries, and that is how the whole entire country will be opened up to visitors from abroad. Okay, that said, let's dive into our next story. We all know that a few weeks ago, the president of China, Xi Jinping, and the president of the United States, Joe Biden, held a virtual talk. And I told you guys here that after this meeting between the two leaders, a lot of things will happen as far as the relationship between these two countries are concerned. So one of the developments of this meeting has matured already, and China has created now a fast track for US business executives to be able to apply for visas to visit China for business purposes. And they said this process will take only 10 days for their visas to get approved after following the procedures laid down. So looking at this, we can see that the country is slowly opening up to different countries and also to different groups of people. And I'm sure they are using this as a test to see what will be the outcome. And we hope that after testing this maybe for a few weeks, a month, or maybe for a few months, they will slowly increase the number of countries, the number of groups of people. And before you know it, slowly the country will open up to a vast majority of people who are waiting to return to China. Okay, now let's talk about vaccines. You know, when the virus started, everyone was hoping that once a vaccine is developed, then the virus will be history. But it has not been the case because several vaccines have been approved and they are in use, but they have not proven to be effective in fighting the virus. So China alone has developed a couple of vaccines that are currently being used in China and out of China. And the scientists continue to develop new vaccines that they say will not only fight against the current mutations or the current variants, but even subsequent variants if they come up. And the country continues to support other countries or countries that don't have the capacity to produce vaccines in large numbers. So when the new variant was discovered, the Omicron, scientists immediately went into work, and there is already news that they have already come up with something or with a with a vaccine that is capable of combating this new variant. Although they said it's not going to immediately be put into use until the current vaccine has proven really worthless. But until it has completely proven that the current vaccines are not effective or efficient enough in fighting the current situation, the vaccinations continue in China and out of China. So I don't know if you live in China or if you live out of China, wherever you live, and if you have not taken your vaccine, I advise you to try as much as possible to get yours. I did mine already. I got my first and second shot already, and I advise you to do the same. Now, still talking about the new variant, the Omicron, some people were worried and they were asking like, how will the new variant affect China? And Dr. Zhang Wenhong, who is the head of the COVID-19 team here in Shanghai, this is what he said. He said China has the science and the unity that it takes to fight and combat whatever variant, no matter the Delta variant, the Omicron variant, and whichever variant that comes up. Because he thinks that China has developed the experience, and with the unity of its people, he thinks that China has all that it takes to fight the new variant, and people should not be worried, people should not panic. And he further said that the new variant in South Africa was discovered in a patient who had an already compromised immune system. And so with an already compromised immune system, the doctors were given the impression that the new variant is very strong and maybe stronger than other variants. And also looking at the vaccination rate in South Africa, he said that South Africa has an only 24% vaccination rate with a 4.9 transmissible rate. So looking at all this data, he thinks that the current vaccines that are being used are still strong and efficient enough for the new variant and for new variants that are coming up. So people should not panic, people should not be worried that the vaccines that they have taken are worthless and might not protect them, because the scientists are still even on track of discovering new vaccines and even more efficient vaccines in the days ahead. Okay, so now in our last story, we will talk about scholarships here in China. The 2022 and 2023 Chinese government scholarships are now open. And if you are still longing to study in China, this is your time to apply. Go to the website. I'm going to leave a link at the description box below. I'm going to leave the link to the complete document, to the complete communique about everything that you need to know about the newly launched Chinese government scholarships. And if you have any struggle, if you have any worries with this, I'm also going to leave an information on the screen about our contact. You can contact us, we can guide you, and we can help you with the application process. So far guys, this is all I gathered for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. If you're watching us and you're not yet subscribed to our channel, do us a favor. It's free to subscribe. Just hit that red subscription button and join us on the channel. I'll see you in our next video. Peace out and bye-bye.